Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am just going to share with you guys my foundation collection. I have a lot of makeup. I just wanted to touch bases on one category today. So if you guys do enjoy videos like this, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will definitely reveal more of my makeup collection with you guys. But let's just start off with foundation today. So yes, I have a lot. So this is the infamous drawer of foundations. Okay, so let's just go through them quickly because I do have a whole bucket of stuff that I also have not used, and some of them I have used that I was going to review on this channel with you guys. So back here we have the infamous, I still have these, crazy, this is the MAC Studio Fix, and I am usually like a medium tan in my foundations. So these are NC 44 and NC 45. I usually use 45 in the summer, 44 during the winter, or mix depending on my shade at the moment. Also, I have these over here, which are Dermacol. This makeup cover, like when I seen the advertisement for this, it was like you can definitely cover up like tattoos. This kind of remind me of Halloween makeup, and I say that because it's super heavy and a little oily, and this is definitely not a day-to-day coverage unless you need it. But if you, or you just like full coverage, like if you're covering up flaws or you just like a full coverage and that's just your thing, then yes. But for the most part, this is a super pigmented foundation, and I use them to cover up blemishes. Like if I am having breakouts, and which concealer would just do, but at the time I was just buying a bunch of stuff. So yeah, I added like a handful of them to my collection so that way I can mix and match for different shades and so forth. Also, I have these e.l.f. mix and match adjusters, and these are pretty cool because they came in different tones if you want to make your foundation more yellow, more red, more deep. And yeah, these were really cool. I thought these were interesting to have, and also white and a darker color, like I said, if you want to deepen it or lighten it, or if you want to change the tone. And this one was a more neutral one. Where did that go? Yeah, this was for more neutral, and then these was more warm or yellow. So let's scoot this in some. I have Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is more like a dewy foundation. This is 365C. This is really nice. I do have a video on this one that I will link for you guys. I also have a video demonstrating how long this lasts and so forth. This is an old-time favorite, Lancome. This is in the shade 435 Bis Or, I believe. So yes, this is an LA Girl Pro Matte. These are really good. I really like the coverage on these. They're very high coverage. And for someone with oily skin, I mean, I would just recommend using like a matte primer. But this was super light. This is light tan. Believe it or not, even though in the bottle it looks super light, caramel dried a lot deep on me. And then this one dried to about this color. So these do oxidize heavy. That's why I bought that. I do have, I'm not a fan of foundation sticks, but I do have black opal true color, and this is in truly topaz. I do like this one. It wasn't bad, but I'm definitely not a huge fan of this. I have combination T, a oily T-zone, combination skin, so yeah. Moving up, one of my favorite finishes in a foundation would definitely have to be Huda Beauty. Brown sugar is like so nice on me, and then I bought 𝙁𝙊𝙍𝘍, and this was more so for like the winter time. But yeah, this is such a beautiful finish. I really love those. And then I have two NARS's right here, Tahoe and Syracuse. Once again, summer, winter foundation, or mix the two depending on what I'm in, because I do get a nice tan during the summertime. Moving along, I used to really love Born This Way, so I do have Warm Sand. If I'm not mistaken, I thought I purchased another one, but yeah, I have Warm Sand. The color is just a tad bit off, but the finish on these are really nice as well. Really love the finish of Giorgio Armani. This is shade 9. Really nice foundation. Used to be so obsessed with the Smashbox. As you can see, I ran through it. So yeah, like this is definitely, it was used to perfection. I did love the finish. It was like velvety. It was really, really nice. But I don't pull for that one as much anymore. I do enjoy the Ormani. Oh, and the color for this one was 3.2. That was my shade. I do enjoy these for a drugstore alternative. This is the Milani Conceal Plus Perfect 2-in-1 foundation plus concealer. I have the shade Warm Sand and I have Tan. I also have another one actually, because the shades vary kind of similar just depending on what you're going for. I could pull all of these off. Tan would be a little deep, so I would definitely pull for that in the summer. But when it comes to the winter or just closer to my natural skin tone, is Natural Tan. Warm Sand, I can get away with that one as well. But yes, love, 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 love Natural Tan. Then I have some more drugstore faves. These are super old. I don't even think you can get the bottle like this anymore. Not sure if they reformulated or if they changed their bottles, but I had 332, which was a little too light for me. And then I went for 335, which is Classic Tan. And yeah, it was a little too neutral, but mixed together and voila. These are just like testing. These L'Oreal ones are not bad. For a drugstore, they're not bad. N7 is a little neutral, but I can still pull it off. And N6.5 is really warm, but I can still pull it off. And I think my most used one, I think it's, if I'm not mistaken, it has to be warm, because these are like, N stand for neutral, and it's crazy because this is neutral but it's more warm to me. And then the actual line for the warm, as you go down, it could be too red, but I have one, if I'm not mistaken, it's W8 or W7, but where is it at? I want to say it's this one right here. These I bought from, they all need to be shaken up. I haven't used them in a while. These I bought from Amazon. I like the bottle on these. This was European more. I would say like UK, because they have pumpers and I like that. So what I did was I took the foundation out of this bottle, and I want to say it's in here. So this is, I took the tag off because it wasn't what these are. I didn't want to get confused. So this has to be W7 or yeah, W7. I think this is W7, and this is like the perfect shade for me. But I did pour that in here because I did like the pump. But these are UK's line, so they do get the luxury of the pumps. And then moving along, I have Golden Tan, really nice color and shade, and the performance on this is really nice as well. This is the Healthy Elixir by Covergirl. This is a very high coverage. This is 𝙎𝙊𝙆𝙍𝑀 Essential High Coverage Cream Foundation, and I have the shade Caramel. Really nice. It's really, really high coverage. I mean, I don't pull for it as much because it tends to be oily. Like I said, I have a combination skin, so I would definitely have to like put a matte primer and probably spray some matte setting spray on that as well. Estee Lauder Double Wear Toasted Toffee 4W2. This is a nice one, but I do prefer Huda Beauty over this, over the finish of this. Then we have Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin. This is the shade Y455. Beautiful, beautiful finish. I also have a video on my channel with this one, and the way it looks on the skin is flawless, flawless. This is just a skin mixer if you want like a dewy look. This is the Hollywood Flawless Filter by Charlotte Tilbury. I have the shade 6 Dark Tan, and yes, I just mix this with foundations when I want to have that more kind of glowy look. And you can wear it on its own if you want to give your skin a glow. This is probably the most expensive foundation that I own, which is Lemire. This is Honey 43. It was very neutral and a little bit lighter, so I can only pull this off in the wintertime. And if I'm not mistaken, they did come out with a shade in between this and their darkest shade. And yeah, I just, it smells really good, but I'm just not a huge fan. It's very kind of like It kind of reminds me of Skin to 10, or like those very light foundations. Unless you double it up. But like I say, the shade didn't match me, so I didn't even want to double it up and look even more Casperish. This is Juvia's Place. Beautiful full coverage. I have Punta Cana and Savannah. Savannah is light. Punta Cana is like right there for me. So I could wear this in the winter. Depends how much I lose my tan. And then these are oldie but goodies. I really, really love the Infallible Pro Matte. This is shade Honeybiss 108.5. And this is Caramel Beige 209. They both match me lovely. This one is just a little bit more red undertones, and this has more golden. But this one is a more of like a dewy finish, and this is like a matte, of course, Pro Matte, Pro Glow. But you can also alter these. I feel like with the Pro Matte, if you spray a dewy setting spray, you can get by with a beautiful matte with a little bit of dew to it. And then for the Pro Glow, if you don't need both. I mean, the shades do vary, so it really goes down to if you're trying to get closer to your skin tone. But like I said, I could work with both of these. So with this one, if I wanted to be more matte, I'll just use a matte setting spray. But I love these too. And then these right here have these right here, the Covergirl Outlast Active, are beautiful, beautiful finishes. Tawny A65 was too dark for me, and Natural Tan A62 was the perfect color for me. And what I love about this foundation is it gives me similar vibes to the Makeup Forever. So the finish on them are kind of similar, that velvet kind of finish, and yes, love that. Then I have, oh, this don't want to go back. I don't even think I had it in there that way. So, okay, there y'all go. Next I have Elixir Invisiwear Liquid Foundation. This is in the shade 11. And this is in the shade 11. I think I have 3 because I really, really loved it. Yeah, so all 3 of these are in the shade 11. And instead of me just using one, I kind of dipped and dabbed in all of them. I just kept picking them up. But no, these 2 are new. I think that's just how the product rests, because as you can see, you start to see the twister right here on this one. So this is most likely my most used one. But yeah, all these shades are the same. If you want that natural skin-like look, this is a bomb. And what I love about the pumper is as you're pumping, it goes up, 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 up. So you're getting the most of your product out of this bottle. And it's just amazing. I love this for like summer when I want that natural look, natural wear to my foundation. I don't want to look like I'm wearing foundation. And this right here was just this probably needs to go in the trash. But this is similar to what the e.l.f. would do, which is lighten your foundation. So I definitely need to throw this away. Even if I shake it, I kind of don't feel like, because it's separated, I don't know. But yeah, this would lighten your foundation. And this is the LA Girl Pro Coverage. I just thought it was nice, so I just had it in there. And then I'm gonna show you guys another another stash, which is this. And these are all to be reviewed, okay? So I have like a little plastic container. These are just like some setting sprays right here, so don't mind this. But some of these in here I have used. So like, for example, this is just a backup, and this right here is by far my most faved inexpensive foundation from LA Colors Truly Matte Long Wearing High Pigment Foundation, and this is in the shade Cafe. This is by far the most inexpensive, best high coverage foundation I have ever used. Love it. Do have 3 colors of these. Ooh, ooh. Dropping stuff. Okay, I have 3 colors because it took me trial and error, okay? But the CoverGirl True Blend Matte Made is a really high coverage foundation as well. My staple color is T10. That's my staple color. T60 was, these also oxidize. So T60 was oxidizing too dark. Although in the bottle, it does look like it matches my skin pretty well. T60 was too neutral for me, as you guys can see in the lighting. And then T20 was like a mix of these two. and it was just perfect for me. So yeah, I don't even know what I'm gonna do with those other ones, but so I don't really enjoy NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop as much, but if I do pull for it, my shade will be Golden. Caramel was too neutral, and Warm Honey Dry too neutral, like a darker neutral on my skin. This was like a ashy neutral, and then Golden was just right for me. So I have that. Like I said, these are, I have not tested. These are like some I have tested and just didn't throw them in my drawer because I probably wanted to do a review, and I was like, I'll just leave them in a bucket. And then some of these I have not tested out these, but I went through 3 colors to find my color. I have one shade 123, 126, and 127. 127 is summertime shade. 123 was a little too light. I want to say neutral, and I think 126 is my perfect shade, or it's probably 123. But I can at any time I can mix them. So I don't think they had the perfect shade for me. I do enjoy the Wet n Wild as well. Toffee is too neutral dark for my skin tone. Caramel, I have the dewy and I have the matte. Because if you look close, they look like 2 different shades, but not a lot, not by a lot. This is a little more neutral and it's a little bit more warm, and this is the dewy version. So I've tried the matte one before. I have not tried the dewy, so that's in here for a test. Then we have Clinique Stay Matte in CN90 Sand. Have not tried that. Have not tested this out, but I've already saw the color because I was hearing so many good things about this one. I already see the color is too neutral, so I don't even know if I want to try that out. Have worn this before. This is Caramel, and I think Golden would be better for me. This is the Drops Total Control. So yeah, I think Golden will be better, but I have never tested that one. Then we have e.l.f., which is a perfect color match suede medium tan with golden undertones. Perfect color match for me, and I haven't tested this one. And this is also inexpensive as well. So if it does perform nice, it might be right up there with this is a flawless finish. Like I said, this is very full coverage. But if it does perform nice, this will be up there with my top 2 inexpensive drugstore. Like most inexpensive, because drugstore, I do really enjoy the other ones I mentioned. But as of inexpensive lines, if this could do it, then that would be number 2. Almost finished. I have Black Opal True Color. What is this? Truly Topaz. This is the closest to my skin tone. I could definitely pull this off in the summer or the winter if I choose some of my lighting drops, because I do love the finish of this. I also like the finish of this Tarte Face Tape. Yeah. Foundation in Tan Deep Sand. This is really nice. Really like this one. Then I have Super Stay Maybelline. Really love these. This is Golden, 312 Golden and 332 Golden Caramel. I am more so Golden Caramel. I can pull both of these off though. A tad bit more neutral, a tad bit more warm. They're really close in color, so I could pull either one off. And those are also really, really nice. Never got a chance to try Born to Glow, but this is Golden, which is by NYX. They're different shades and their different lines are pretty consistent. Like this is the Born to Glow. The Golden is pretty much the same as the Golden in their Can't Stop Won't Stop. So they're pretty consistent with it. Like if you're one shade in one of their foundations, most likely you'll be in the other one. That's why I said this caramel might not work for me, because it might be a little too neutral. But yes, I have used the Dior Face and Body. This is in 4W. Very, very nice. Also another one of my favorite no foundation type of foundations. Like it don't look like you're wearing foundation basically. This is the no makeup kind of look, but natural skin, it gives me that. So I really do love this for like the summer because it is light. And the last 2 here is Cover FX Power Play. I have G70. Have not really got a chance to try this out, so I can't really talk too much about that one. But I can say that the Per 4-in-1 Selfie Longwear Foundation and Concealer is a bomb. They have so many different shades, and TG7 was like my perfect skin tone in a bottle. And that's what I really love about it. I don't know, I have to still mess around with this one because I feel like I don't know about the wear of it and the finish as much. I'm still skeptical about that, but the color is so good. So it's so hard to find. If you are into foundation, you already know how it is to find your perfect shade and perfect wear, like how it wears, how it finishes, and the shade is on. Sometimes it's really hard looking for that. Sometimes you find everything in the foundation and then you can't find the color, or you find the color and then it's just not there. But because this is such a good match to my skin tone, I am definitely interested in trying this one out more, because yeah, they match just my skin tone perfect with that one. So yes, that is it as far as all the foundations that I do own. And if you guys want to see more of my collection, or if any of these foundations you find you want a review on, then oops, almost about to drop that. Yeah, anyways, let me know. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, you guys.